What's happening, everybody? I'm gonna start adding people to the stream here. I see. Oh, there we go. I was like, somebody was talking to me on private chat. We got Mikey over there saying "Boom Shakalaka." I figured I'd choose a tune that seems very fitting for Lynchburg, West Virginia. So I thought that that song really kind of, or Lynchburg, Tennessee. I thought that kind of like really hit home there for it.
Yeah, that's Green Mama Bobo's or whatever that restaurant
Bobo's.
is.
Yeah,
Mary
yeah.
Bobo's.
But good to see. We got a lot of people on the chat here. So Eric Carico, Evan, Brett, Marquette, Jory. Nice to see you all here tonight. Tim, awesome to see everybody here. So glad that you all could be here as we choose a barrel. So I'm gonna get this off my head a little bit. This is a little annoying to kind of see on top of me there.
I kind of like it.
Should we probably more like this? Just be like, hey guys, let's go.
It's like
how can we make it bigger?
It's like Jerry Seinfeld when they get nude. They put that on there. Or not Jerry Seinfeld, Jerry whatever.
Springer.
Springer. Bad joke. Sorry.
Well, is that there's a really awesome SNL skit with Tim Meadows back in the day when he's trying to do the news, and so he has like all these scrolling things like going across, and so he just has to keep moving his head to like the open part in the screen.
Yeah.
And at the very end, he goes, "We're just gonna picture the Terminator on there just because." Yeah, that's cool. And so there's like this much of the screen left that he can talk through. Nobody else saw that? Okay, so it's just me.
Sounds good.
Sorry, man.
Old school
Sounds
SNL. So awesome. Welcome, everybody. We are going to be doing our barrel selection for a Jack Daniel's barrel proof. I was actually looking through, I had thought we did one this year already, but I guess this is the first one we've done for 2021. And I guess it'll be the last one for 2021 too.
Yeah, we did a rye. Did we do a rye this year?
No, we did 2 last year plus a rye, and then we did 1 the previous year before then. So we had Goose's Lightning, then we had Bardstown Boys, and then it was the other one. I should probably just bring up the sheet. Bring up the sheet real quick. I know.
Blending together.
Let's see. Master barrel pick list. I'm gonna bring this up too. So
wasn't there a cinnamon buns or something like that?
That was the rye. That was definitely
the
the
other
rye.
one. Sip or Die. Is that the other one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. It's really good.
Way to go. So if I pull it up here, so this is tonight, and then scrolling down here a little bit further. And so anybody that wants to see this, you can go to bourbonpursuit.com, click on the single or barrel club tab, and it's going to be on there. And then, so yeah, there it was. So back in May of last year is when we selected these. Actually, never mind. Scheduled pick day, announcement day, but scheduled pick day. Yeah, I guess it was towards the end of last year. I guess it was a little bit later in the year. So what do you know? Did not know that. All right.
Well,
so
let's do another one.
I know. Why not? Right? Everybody loves these things. So let's
I feel
keep it going.
like they're a bourbon you can't go wrong with, especially the barrel proof,
Oh,
Heck
for
yeah.
sure. I know. And I
so
can't
good.
I can't wait till they let us do the rye one day, because that's just fantastic as well.
That'd be special.
I know. Robert Shea, what's going on? Big Vic, what's going on? Pete Sabo, you're the man. Everybody loves Peerless Pete. So before we dive into it real quick, I want to kind of introduce everybody here that's with us today as we kind of go through this, so you get to know them a little bit better. So we're going to start with our guy to the far right here, Mikey Conrad. He's been on before. He's been on a few barrel picks with us as well. So Mikey, just kind of give everybody a quick introduction of where you hail from.
I hail from the heart of it all, Ohio, Cincinnati.
The heart, and then it's a little bit south of the heart. Yeah.
The Wellerville.
Wellerville. Chase them trucks, man. Yes, I'm a Cincinnati. I'm married, got 3 kiddos, 3 female women children, as I call them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Or girl, whatever.
Yeah,
awesome. Jake, how's it going, bud?
How are you? How you doing?
Doing all right. Give everybody a quick little intro about yourself.
From Albany, New York. Right outside of Albany, New York. I don't know. Big beer guy, big bourbon guy. Do it all. I feel like in the bourbon world, I'm known more for beer, but I love bourbon, so I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, I know we had talked before that you're a big beer nerd. So I guess I'm a big I'm a big stout person. Ryan's a big high noon person. So where do you line in the in the spectrum of beers? Are you more like crazy IPAs or what kind of where do you fall?
Me specifically?
Yeah, you. Yeah, we're learning about Jake tonight. This is the Jake show.
Super big in IPAs. I think I send so many IPAs out to the bourbon drinkers here in the community, in the Discord community. I send a ton of IPAs, but I drink a lot more IPAs than like stouts or anything like that. Beyond that, I just try to I like lagers, I like pilsners, I like all that sort of things. Sometimes I dabble in like saisons or higher end stuff, but that's a little too shishi foo foo at times for me. I just like to have a beer. I don't know.
Pinkies
All
up.
right. Yeah, I was about to say. Plus, we're getting into that season. Pumpkin beer or no pumpkin beer?
I don't know if I like pumpkin beer. We'll see.
I used to think I like pumpkin beer. Like you're like, oh yeah, pumpkin, it's awesome. And then I'm like, I don't think I like pumpkin beer anymore.
Yeah, I
definitely don't like and totally enjoy it. But I mean, it's like bourbon. Everybody has their own flavor they like. Everybody has their own thing they like about it. So,
Jake's a man of the people.
I am a man.
All right, Adam, what's your stance on pumpkin beer?
I love pumpkin beer. I love anything pumpkin. I'm extremely basic.
You got like pumpkin scented candles and the hand wash around your house, and
You're right next to me.
Yeah, you're in line at Starbucks every morning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm extremely basic. I'm already through more than a case of pumpkin beer.
My man, that's awesome.
I have a feeling tonight's gonna be a pumpkin theme.
I know for a fact, Adam, that is an Aldi candle.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Shout out to Aldi.
I'm also a big stout guy. Very happy it's almost stout season.
For sure. Well, stout season's all year round for me.
I'll listen up.
Yeah.
Those liquid pork chops, stouts.
And Adam, where are you from, man?
I'm from a bourbon desert, South Florida, where it's tough to get pretty much anything too interesting.
Well, good job. I'm glad we're here for you then. Let's
it's
pick something.
Big reason why I joined the Patreon. I'm like, I can
the Oasis
get stuff that I
to your desert.
Well, awesome. Well, let's pick something good tonight, fellas. So we've got 3 different barrel samples. And I know everybody has them labeled with them. So we're going to go in order of 15 K10, 15 L10, and then 16 A14. So that's going to be your 1, 2, 3 as we start going through these. All right.
Where they have number 2, number 14, and number 16 on them, don't they?
Do you all have that?
That's
yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, should we switch it around and go 2, 14, 16?
I don't know.
That would be helpful for me.
Okay.
We can do that. Let me just.
All right, let's call an audible.
Reverse math.
Call an audible real quick.
16A first.
No. So, do you have number 2 written on yours, which is 15 L10?
I have no 1 or 2s or 3s.
Well, it should say number 2, number 14, or number 16 on them. Do you have written on those anywhere?
So you're saying 2, 14, 16. So that's that year.
Perfect. So that's the order we'll go in. 2, 14, 16 is our 1, 2, 3.
Got it.
And then we'll
here's some big samples for barrel proof.
Yeah, I was about to say. So they sent 375s. I got the empty part of it. So you all got that part of it. I got that part.
Yeah, I got a lot.
I remember the one we did in. This is much better, by the way, doing it virtually
than having to go to Lynchburg.
To Lynchburg. I don't know.
Lynchburg with me? Come on.
It's fine. I feel like I was in a Hallmark movie and I was creeped out the entire time. But the whiskey's good.
The whiskey's good.
That's
It's like one of those things. It's like a Christmas town. Like everything revolves around Jack Daniel's there. If it doesn't exist, then the town doesn't exist. I guess like a college town. Maybe that's a good way to put it too.
Is it a good place to go for whiskey, or what do you guys think?
If you like Jack Daniels.
If you like Jack Daniels. If you don't, then yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, it's like the Truman Show. Nobody there is seen outside of Lynchburg.
I feel like most whiskey enthusiasts now kind of when barrel proof when their barrel proof bourbon is kind of like taking taken a big, thing in the Facebook groups. People started really enjoying Jack Daniels a lot more than they thought they would.
Yeah, there's definitely been a huge surge of it over the past, I'd say, 3 years of people really getting into it, and I'm glad that we
Well, I
did
think a
not
lot of
start this.
people.
We jumped on the train. That's for sure.
I think a lot of people are into it. It's the world's #1 selling whiskey.
That's true. Before we jump into it, Mikey, I know we've done barrel selections before. Jake or Adam, first barrel selection. Are you pros?
Second.
Second.
This is my first.
First. Awesome. So I can at least give my spiel that I usually do. So as we go through here, and I do it just because we got 32 other people that are watching here, so I'm sure people are wanting to know a little bit more about the barrel selection process. So you should have all 3 samples kind of poured out into glasses. I should probably get on camera if I'm going to show that. Going through, don't taste them immediately because these are all probably going to be somewhere between 125 to 138 proof. We don't know the actual proof on it, but don't burn your palate out right away. Typically go through, nose it first, nose all of them first, sort of write down what you're feeling on the nose, like if you like one more than the other, and then start going with the taste and then kind of go back and forth and make sure you leave some towards the end, even though these are pretty large samples. Make sure you leave some just in case we have to, go back and taste test 1, 2, 3, or 4 more times. Any other questions?
How do you do it, Kenny?
Oh, yeah. This is your what, 3rd or 4th time, Ryan? Something like that.
We haven't done one so long. I kind of forgot what to do.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I did one 2 or 3 weeks ago at Nulu, and then before then, it's been a minute. So
I was gonna ask, what was the Jack Daniels barrel selection like when you went there?
honestly, it's a lot just like this, except you're in a warehouse. So you get a choice of, I think only 3 or 4 barrels.
3 barrels. I think it
Yeah,
was
3
30.
barrels. So it's no more than what you have
So
here.
it's not bringing to the back or anything like that.
Well, you go into, you walk into a warehouse and you walk up to the stairs into, I think maybe the 2nd floor or something like that. And there's a table that's out there. And I think you have about, I don't know, maybe 8 seats around it. So you have a seat. Everybody has their water. You go take your Glencairn to a barrel. Everybody kind of fills it up. And the same process happens. And you've got your notebook there and you kind of just take your notes and figure out what you want. If you need to go back to the barrel and sample more, then you can do that as well. They're very generous with their samples there too, as you can tell.
Yeah, and they're strong, so you got to tread lightly.
Mm-hmm. Very, very true.
But yeah, you go. We ate lunch, and then we had like 3 hours between lunch and our pick or something.
Yeah, it was quite the window.
And so we like walked around. There's like 10 stores, and they're all Jack Daniel's stores.
It is like a small town. It's like a small Christmas town where it's like, here's the general store, but inside the general store, it's a Jack Daniel's gift shop, and then you go next door to to the, I don't know, give me them, like the mechanics shop, but it's actually a gift shop too. So it's like you just keep going.
Yeah, it's like they sell Jack Daniel's race cars in the mechanic shop,
Yeah.
and you go to the general store and they sell like candles and checkerboards and.
And then you go to the general trading post, and then you have like really expensive old bottles of Jack Daniels that are way more priced higher than the secondary market.
Yeah.
We just gave you Lynchburg in 5 minutes there. So we saved y'all a little bit of a trip.
I love it.
I actually got the chance to make my first bourbon related trip this past weekend. I went to Louisville for the first time.
Oh, nice.
And
It was a great time. I went up there. It was like me and some friends. We went up there. It's like my bachelor/birthday party. And yeah, went to Old Forester, filled my own bottle of Michter's, which was really cool. Got a recommendation from the Discord channel, which was nice. Like, it was a lot of fun. Did a little bit of bar hopping, and yeah, just had a really good time.
Where'd you stay at?
We stayed at the Embassy Suites in downtown.
Yeah, they got good free breakfast.
Yeah, we didn't check out the free breakfast there. We were only there. We got there like Friday night. We're there Saturday and left like Sunday morning.
That's where 8 Up is, right?
Yeah, we actually ate
Thursday.
at 8 Up on the Sunday morning.
Nice. I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, we were really impressed. Like none of us had ever been to Louisville before, and we were like everywhere we went was really good. We went to O'Shea's on Saturday night to like watch some football, like get dinner and stuff, get some drinks. Went to we wanted to go to Merle's, but they were closed when we had a chance. Went to a couple of the breweries in the area, which was really nice. They were both really good. I went to Bluegrass and to can't remember the name of it. It's one right. It's like in the ballpark.
Against the Grain.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
That's good. I like
that. So yeah, kind of packed a lot of stuff into about 36 hours.
Man,
and yeah, it's really
we
good
probably
time.
crossed paths. I was down there this weekend.
He would have called you out. Actually, you kind of look, you almost like doppelgangers. I'm surprised you weren't like, wait a minute.
Like Spider-Man meme.
Yeah,
That's right. I was downtown. I'm trying to remember where I was. Oh, that's right. I had brunch at Repeal with my wife, and then
You love
we walked down to Justin's, and then we walked down in Nulu. Kind of walked around. She shopped. I went to Justin's.
Yeah, we were thinking about going to Justin's, but I think we just like ended up popping in different places. We wanted to go to a Sidebar, but their grill was down, so they didn't have any food. Wanted to go to like I think it was Troll Under the Bridge pub.
Yeah,
but they had like an hour and a half long wait. We had a tour at Old Forester at like 2:30, so we didn't have time for that.
So just going on an empty stomach, huh?
No, we that's when we went to Against the Grain and like got some food and
gotcha.
Barbecue was pretty solid.
Ryan, I'm gonna have to. I know Shem's gonna ask for it, so we got to rely on you for some notes, some nosing notes on these ones too. So, and by the way, Mikey, Jake, Adam, feel free to kind of spit out anything that you're feeling on the nose on any of these too.
Yeah,
Smell good.
yeah, they all smell really good. There's like the slight banana note, but one is just like straight clove to me. I don't know. It's just like straight clove.
Are you guys calling one number 2? And
Yeah,
then
sorry.
Number 2 is 14.
Yeah,
Yes.
number 2.
Right.
Yep.
I just want to make that.
I should say that.
Yeah, number 1 is number 2. Number 2 is number 14. Number 3 is number 16.
Thanks for clear. I'm bad at math, so I would have stumbled.
It's all right. At least we're on the same page. That's all that matters. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of clove on one. Almost a little bit of a mintiness.
Yeah.
A little bit more brown sugar on 2.
Yeah.
So my 2 I'm drinking out of this, like it's the Maker's Mark glass. And I love this glass for whiskey. I don't know what they call this type. I don't know, Brian or Kenny, you guys know what this.
It looks like I don't know if that's the dram taster.
It's what they do with the kind of like their when you make your own bottle type thing, make your own barrel type thing. I don't know, but I love it. Just so it's a little bit wider at the base. But
do you want us to get Bourbon Pursuit glasses of those? We can make it happen.
maybe if people would buy them, people buy anything. But
People buy anything.
I mean, they're great. I mean, it has a little bit more stem than the Glencairn, which I like. You know.
Yeah.
I use this glass more than anything.
Yeah. What are those ones called? We have the sifters, or what are they called?
Oh, we got a
With the
few. I mean,
stems.
we got Copitas. We got
Copitas. Yeah, Copitas. That's what it is.
Yeah, Copitas are pretty. Those are pretty standard across the industry. Usually in tasting labs and stuff like that, for sure.
maybe it's just my nose, but I'm getting a little more floral stuff on number 2 than I am any of the other ones.
Yep, I can see it.
2 is 14, right?
2
is 14.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn.
I think 3 probably has my favorite nose. It's a little out there, but I kind of almost smell like cheesecake and like pie crust and stuff.
Ooh, can't wait to get to that. I like cheesecake.
Yeah. Pete wants a jumbo size, 32-ounce Glencairn.
Big gulp, all right.
If they made it, we might look into it.
The death glass.
Yeah,
What's the largest Glencairn you're legally allowed to sell?
That's a good question.
You guys so how much water are you guys adding to this right now? When you guys taste, what are you guys gonna do?
Zero at first, and then might add more. I might add water in the second round.
So I say.
We get them at Barrel Proof, right?
I'm assuming.
Yes, these are barrel proof.
Do you guys know anything about the lot numbers and all that stuff, or does that mean nothing in a sense? Like this is just, I mean, does it mean warehouse?
The lot numbers mean a lot, actually. So,
Yeah, if you have any information on that, that'd be great.
you want to go ahead and spill the beans right now? Because that basically tells us the age on these. So,
Not yet.
To.
do you want me to tell you, or you want me to
K
wait?
would be
Yeah. I mean,
Hold on, Ryan. Don't give all our secrets away.
why not?
I don't know. Do you guys want to know it? Do you want to know
No,
the
it's all right.
secrets? All right.
Maybe
We
maybe
got-
after we try it, so we not like, oh, the oldest one's the best.
I got enough Morse code going on right
yeah,
now.
these
2 is
these,
14 and 14 is 2, and
these are all within 3 months of each other, so
I guess
I wouldn't get too caught up in it.
No. Do you have proofs or no? I'm sure. No, right? They don't
We
do
do
that?
not have proofs on these, so we won't get those until it's actually bottled.
Then don't give it to us. Doesn't matter. I guess. Unless people really want it.
Tim, no, I did
Yeah.
not catch anything on with Chris on Mash and Drum, even though we love Mash and Drum, great people, good guy. And he loves Pursuit United, so we love Mash and Drum.
Nice. I was hoping for like a nice banana, mayonnaise, and peanut note on all these, so we could do
oh,
a
I know.
banana croquette theme for Ryan.
I still gotta get those for Kenny.
You know, my life will be okay if I don't have to try it.
No.
I
you gotta
guarantee you
have it.
there's going to be one time I'm going to show up at your house and there's just going to be a plate of them. I'll be like, all right, I guess I have to do this.
I'm gonna get Chef Newman to make something for you.
Do it.
Last year, did you guys pick just one of these of the three, or
Last year we picked 2 of them.
Okay.
Of the 3. If I recall correctly. And I'll let Shem side text me and see if we can get 2. But I don't hold your breath.
I won't?
Yeah, I like 3/16. Snow's the best as well, Adam. I think it's because we look alike, but we're wearing blue shirts.
Yeah. Great minds.
It's the scruffy beard connection you all have.
Well, I guess we might be the bad shirt to wear for guys who are in Kentucky this week. I'm actually wearing a Gator shirt.
Well, never mind.
Here.
F Adam.
You don't care about college football up here. We don't have that.
We usually don't, but we're 4-0, so we're gonna care till we lose.
Until Saturday.
That's true.
We've been close. We won that one year,
Yeah.
and then we've been close ever since. Just can't get our own way.
Yeah, y'all have a good team, but I think, with Mullen, teams and the Gators have been pretty good the last couple of years, thankfully.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
I like this. So, Igloo, remember when Jack Daniels told us they didn't have anything in the warehouse order in 5 years, and they put out a 10-year product? I do remember that. I remember
We just
that
did that.
vividly.
Didn't we say that on the Whiskey Quickie?
It was, well, I mean,
Because they says the 10-year.
either we were at Jack Daniels when we asked that question, or we asked that to Jeff Arnett when we had him on the show.
No, it was when we were there.
It was when we were there, wasn't it? Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh no, we don't have anything. We rotate and we get everything in and out." Yeah, lied straight to our face.
It's not the first time
Yeah.
someone in Bourbon
Well,
said that.
And oddly enough, it's like, and then I got to go on the media thing for the Jack Daniels 10-year, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've got ages and stuff ranged all over the place around here." I was like, "Okay, well, the entire time you had me fooled."
No shit.
Doesn't Maker say that too? They don't have anything older than like 7 or 8 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, they also say they rotate their barrels.
Yeah.
I mean,
Next summer, Maker's 12 year.
I was like, I've been on campus at Makers probably a dozen times, and I've never seen anybody roll a barrel anywhere. So there's a lot of barrels to roll.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I mean, it's a business, right? I mean, you gotta do what they gotta do.
It's a good story.
It's a good story. It's true.
Jory wants to know, roughly 10,000 a barrel. It's usually more than that, but it doesn't really matter. It's just basically what it comes down to retail. Everybody always kind of wonders, like, what's it cost to get a barrel? Well, for us picking right here, it costs us nothing, but it all works off of allocation. So shout out to Keg and Bottle, who is our retail partner with this, that's able to help us get access to all these great barrels. So he gives us our allocation. We select the barrels. The barrels then get shipped from Jack Daniels. Actually, they get sold from Jack Daniels to the distributor. The distributor then sells it to Keg and Bottle. The Keg and Bottle then sells it to everybody that we can get it within our barrel club. So that's how
And
the
then
process works.
Shim and Kenny deal with customer service afterwards. The
Yes.
complaints.
Yeah, we get to hear all the complaints, and we're like, I'm sorry, there will always be more bourbon.
Kenny,
Sorry.
Ryan, do you guys have a bot or a barrel pick that you've like been like, this is the best we've ever made? Like this is like super, super special. Like I wish I got like 5 more of these.
Everything in Pursuit United.
That's right.
Yeah.
Easy answer.
They're actually, I was
Like a Four Roses pick, or I mean, I'm just going after the whatever, but like in general, like I just keep going back to this bottle. It's super special.
I'd like to say we still haven't found that special bottle.
Man, I had our latest OESK Monday night for the first time, and that one's pretty damn good.
The tier 6 whatever thing that
Tier
people
6,
went like shit for.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe there is validation to that tier 6.
It's like, don't stir up the crazies, Ryan.
It's much. I mean, it's so dark compared to the other. I mean, any tier lower, it's crazy.
But man, like Pursuit Series episode 5 and 9, and obviously 18, I've always been like, I want something like those again. I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've done a lot, and I think it's great. We get to try a lot of different stuff, but I think it's also a choice overload problem too. Because
John Henderson would say, "Man, a few words."
Yeah, he would.
Is the Knob Creek one?
Knob Creek pick, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, all my bottles from the basement, so I don't have anything to reference off of. I just have to go to the master barrel pick sheet list here. Oh, the Whistle Pig. What was it? The smooth curveball. That was a sick barrel. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good.
I really like that one.
Man, the other day I drank one of our Magnus picks.
Yeah,
Can't
me
remember
too.
and it was freaking so good.
Yeah,
I was like, how dumb were we? Why didn't we get those? Like,
yeah, Nerd Bomb was awesome as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that and Rumspringa.
Mm-hmm. They're
both good.
Both really good. But yeah, the Magnus stuff, it's weird. You don't see Magnus anymore because they've kind of up and gone. I think they're like in Michigan now or something, but
I know what
you don't hear from anymore. But yeah, they had all those 13-year MGPs. They were like $100, and everybody's like, I don't know. Now everybody's like, I'll pay $150.
Yeah. Did that answer your question?
No, not at all.
clear as mud.
I like one. It's got this it's definitely got a punch though.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah,
it does.
It's like, hey,
stings the nostrils.
I'm mad because it was my least favorite nose. I took a sip and I'm like, oh, that's really good. I'm like, I liked it. I'm like, uh-oh.
I mean, it's like if you want to drink Jack Daniel's barrel proof, and you're like, yes, like that's what's gonna feel like it. Sammy's the coolest person right now for this moment.
Sammy. Hopefully you like it.
Yeah, Tim got the maple taconic. That stuff's really good too. Man, anything you
put mine yet.
Man, anything in a maple barrel or honey barrel, people just go crazy for it. It's with good reason now.
I'm a sucker. I've got a sweet tooth, so I got like the Woodford double oak pick. I got the Taconic maple pick. I got the Jack Daniels the cinnamon buns one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I just like anything sweet.
Yeah, dude, that
that double oak was pretty good though.
Yeah,
that's Taconic. You put that in an old fashioned though. It's straight up awesome.
My fiance hates anything whiskey or bourbon. Hates it. Won't drink it. Doesn't like anything to do with it. And she smelled like the Woodford, and she goes, "That smells pretty good."
Well, now you're heading down the wrong path because she's gonna start taking all your shit.
No, if I pour like a drop of bourbon in like a can of Diet Coke, she'll taste it and shudder. She can't do it. Loves tequila, likes tequila and gin. Does not do whiskey at all in
Right
any
on.
form or fashion.
I mean, I feel like nobody spoke about too much, a ton, but I feel like I like two. It's kind of in between. I mean, one's super hot, at least on the mouth for me. Which
2 is in 14.
Instead of like one's like I'm drinking JD barrel proof, which is, I mean, maybe we're after that. I don't know. I don't know what we're after that today, but two the nose like in between for me right now.
Two's got a
I
little bit more of
straight
it.
banana.
Yeah, it's got more banana. I mean, I might tasted it because I tasted it right after one. I was like, this is way more fruity in comparison. So
This is a lot smoother.
it's smooth. It's
Smoother.
smooth. Velvet smooth.
I do like the journey of number 2 though. Like for me, I'm getting that floral, almost perfumey, but not like perfume in a bad way. And then you taste the banana. So I like the journey of that.
There's like some cream soda too in there.
It's sweet. It's sweet. I don't know. Something about it. I just keep going back to the nose of it. I keep grabbing it, but
Like an orange cream soda. Like a Barks.
it works.
Barks has bite. I know I've said that before, but yeah, it's got like a cola thing at the end for me. Like, that carbonation / acid / brown sugar syrup, whatever's in a Coke. I don't know.
All kinds of stuff.
Brown sugar acid. I like that.
It's what you took this last weekend.
They're all quite good.
Definitely is more brown sugar in there.
Wow. 3 is. Yeah, it's got like a licoricey kind of thing or sassafras or something.
Oh, don't say that. There's a lot of people that hate licorice. Me too. I'll reserve. I already tried it once, but I wrote lime when I got there. Maybe that's because Adam put that in my head a little bit earlier. He's like, "Oh, it's like this butter crust sort of stuff." But
Lime?
Yeah, well, that's what I got. I went real quick 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna take a minute or two, and then I'm gonna taste.
Yeah,
taste
you need a hard reset.
Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot of lime out of these.
If you're getting lime in that one, you need a.
This one tastes like
You need to go brush your
margarita.
teeth and come back. This tastes like mezcal.
Get that smoke.
How much do these bottles retail for a non-barrel pick? Is it like 40? It's 55, 45, something like that.
They should typically always be around the same price, or like maybe a couple bucks higher, not too far off. I honestly can't remember what the retail price on these were.
I've seen it all over. I feel like 55, 59. I don't know. Somebody's gonna correct me in Discord, I'm sure.
So these were $65 last time they went on sale.
I feel like such a deal in the bourbon world. I don't know.
I had to pour more of number 3 because a fly landed in it. A nice little gnat landed in my bourbon.
Yum. Kamikaze.
Extra
Extra
flavor.
protein. Yeah.
Extra flavor.
Getting notes of insect.
One of the barrel proof rye picks coming. We don't know. We'll know when they let us know. Hopefully they let us know first. Doubtful, but
It's like once you've had 10 sips of barrel proof whiskey, one kind of tames down a little bit. It's actually pretty good. But you got to acclimate your palate to it. But it's like all baking spices for me. One.
On one.
Yeah. It's like you're making apple cider, you're shaking it in, and then the lid fell off, and all the spice just fell in.
including a net.
Yeah. There's a snake in my boot. Or Glencairn.
Snake in my Glencairn.
Yeah, there's no lime in there.
Hey, I like it though.
Maybe it's just how I took it. It number 3 was drink a little bit like number 1 in regards to the heatness level or hotness level, but maybe it's just because how I rolled it on my tongue right there.
Yeah, I got more heat from 3 than I expected.
Yep.
Like
Glad
1 at
mellow.
least. The nose prepared me for heat on 1, but
I feel like 2's got to be the sweetest. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally off.
It definitely is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
It hits like a banana sweet vanilla bomb. I don't know. I love it. And I feel like A is close, or whatever. Or 1 is closer to 2, or A is closer to B than C is to B for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So like if if you want the qualities of A, then like you'll like them because they're amplified in B. I don't know. That's how I kind of see it. And then C is kind of a little bit different than all those.
I feel like 3 is the one I get the most like alcohol
Yeah,
note from on the nose as
Mhm.
well. The other 2 I
Yeah, I
don't get that
agree.
hardly at all.
totally. It's definitely different to me.
You nailed it, Mikey.
Still so good though.
And the second one's just hard to put down.
I know.
The 14.
Yes.
You,
2
it's
is
hard.
14.
You think it's
Yeah,
hard to
14.
put down?
Yeah, that's I like this one a lot.
Which one?
The second number 2, which is also number 14.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it's hard to put down. So I thought you meant like. I thought you meant in the sense of like.
It's hard to drink.
Drink. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was
Actually,
like,
quite the opposite.
quite the opposite. All right.
Hard to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, 14 is I like it.
So Lucas asks, have we ever not picked from when a barrel sample has been sent to us? Yes, we have not picked one before, and it did happen on a live stream we did, gosh, probably 3 years ago, something like that. I'm not going to name names of the distilleries or anything like that because we knew what we were doing. I think we only live streamed it to Patreon folks. We didn't do it publicly. That was before we did a lot of these. But yeah, we have not selected stuff before. But typically, like for these, we didn't taste them before they came in. Everybody just got the samples shipped directly from keg and bottle, and so this is the first time we're all trying them together.
Remember on the larceny, we came close.
Yeah, I was on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're like,
that's
we're
right,
like,
Mike.
oh boy.
Yeah, that was definitely okay. I'll say that one. So on the larceny one, I had not heard the greatest response of single barrels that came from larceny. And when they were like, "Do you want to do a larceny barrel?" I was like, "Sure, just throw the samples in there. Like we'll figure it out." And knowing that we were going to select people, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do what I have never done before. I'm gonna pre-taste these going into it." And we had 3 barrel samples. I tasted number 1. I was like, no, it's not good. Taste number 2. I was like, that's not good either. Taste number 3. And I was like, actually, this is pretty damn good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and send these out. So we're, it
Was
was
that the Sriracha honey one?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the easiest barrel pick ever because it was like, all right, we know this is going to be the winner. So
I do like
actually
that.
had that.
I did get a bottle of that one. I do like that one.
There's still
Yeah.
some for sale as well.
yeah, for like 30
Okay.
bucks, it's it's solid. It's one of the best single barrel pick larcenies that I've ever had. I've known a few groups that have gone to Heaven Hill and walked away from barrels there before. So
Yeah, I had it a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, I haven't tried this one in a while.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's pretty good.
Too.
Tastes like Sriracha honey.
Delicious.
Which I'm pissed
Oh,
that
look.
Trader Joe's no longer has Sriracha Ranch.
Oh, you poor thing. What are you gonna dip your chicken nuggets in it now?
I don't know, carrots.
Tony pre-tastes everything for us apparently too. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's smart.
he's our
Save
guinea
us
pig.
from ourselves.
Yep. There you go. So they want to make the cut. By the way, Tony's from Keg and Bottle, so he's our man that makes it all happen. So shout out to Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony.
Thanks for dinner a couple weeks ago.
All right, I'm gonna go through these one more time, then we'll start narrowing this down. Man, that number one. It'll,
Fiery, spicy.
I'll tell you what, if this comes out and like if we were to get it by February, it's a good time to get that particular barrel if that were to come out, because that's one that you could get stuck outside with your car and just like, oh, I'm stuck out here. I can at least drink and keep myself warm.
Or
Kentucky,
you could probably
get
set it on
that.
fire and use it for fuel.
Sorry? Oh, you just use it as fuel too? Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that
if it's
too.
probably high enough proof, you can use it for fuel.
Yeah.
Kentucky's not that cold. Come on.
Can be.
We get a decent. We sometimes we get like the
New York.
low teens.
Adam from Ohio, right?
I'm from Florida.
He's from Florida.
Florida.
Ohio.
Oh,
He hasn't seen. Adam hasn't seen snow.
I have seen snow. I have seen snow.
Yeah.
On TV.
Although I was actually, when I was up in Louisville this week, I was like so happy this weekend because it was beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a nice escape from the 90-degree and humid heat down here.
Man, it's still hot here. Gosh, it's been like close to 90 all 3 days, or 4 days this week. I'm like, what the hell? It's supposed to be fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still hot enough down here where you open the door and you're like just like, oh God.
Supposed to be drinking pumpkin beer. My PJs.
You still can.
Yeah.
Mhm. If you want it enough.
I mean, if anybody knows somebody on here, Kenny, or anybody here, I feel like these are super sweet compared to like just normal 6-year-old bourbons I drink at barrel proof. Like, I mean, is that super normal? JD they just make sweet bourbon or whiskey, whatever I call it. I don't call it bourbon. So,
I mean, call it
Yeah, I
chocolate
think
mellowing.
it's yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like super sweet. I mean, A and B, I just keep going like, this is just like sweet banana, sweet cream, sweet brown sugar. That's all I can smell.
Isn't it like 85% corn, something like that?
Yeah. It
It's
is.
so good.
It's a real high corn. And that Brown Foreman yeast strain brings out those brown sugar banana notes too. But yeah, it's because Tennessee bourbon whiskeys typically are 80% corn or higher. Whereas a lot of the Kentuckys are in the 70-ish. I don't know why that is. Do you know why?
You're asking me
Yeah. The so-called experts.
of
Asking.
of why that.
Yeah. Why
There's-
like Tennessee whiskeys are like 80% corn or higher, and then Kentucky's typically, 70-ish.
You're talking like less than 10 points. Like it's not crazy difference. But no, I don't know the reason why.
Be a
guess-
Fred question.
I guess
Don't
that's
you
what
guys
they.
do a podcast on this or something?
Yeah, I guess it's
Well,
one of the questions we've just
that's
never
why we ask
asked.
questions.
Yeah,
There you
I was
go.
like, we asked the question. We ask the questions. We try to retain it, but we drink so much that we forget it.
I feel like in a sense of beer that people like, it's like where people get stuff from and where people get their products from. Hops are super, super essential in the beer process. And like, I remember some of people more focused on like where people are getting their corn and all this and their rye and all that sort of thing. Because you're going from West Coast and beer or Australia, New Zealand, it makes a ton of difference.
Right.
It's crazy to me that
Totally.
people, bourbon. I mean, maybe people do, but in the sense that I see, people don't like make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I mean, if we said there's 80 and Heaven Hills is 78. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean
it's only 2%. Like, it's not that much. So,
Yeah, that's true. Wonder if
Jim doing a history lesson. Look this up.
well, everybody had a bunch of crops back then, but
They still do. There's corn and everything.
yeah. Well, what was it? I think it was there in the 60s or 70s. Is when the government start paying people to start making corn to be able to produce all the oil and stuff like that. Basically,
Probably like 50s, 60s. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
it
after
was.
World War II.
yeah, that's when the abundance of corn really started popping up.
Oh yeah, pump everybody full of corn oil.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much if you go look at any box in your cabinet or anything in your refrigerator and look at the ingredients, I'll
Corn.
give you a 90% chance there's corn oil in there somewhere.
Corn
I know.
syrup. Corn oil.
I eat peanut butter like every night, Jif peanut butter. And somebody was talking about it, and I looked, I was like, by God, there is fucking corn oil in it.
Yep.
I was like, can I just have my peanut butter?
Nope, you got to go get the super healthy peanut butter. Apparently,
That stuff sucks. You
it's
gotta
not
stir it.
easy. You gotta like
And
take
then
the lid off.
bottom's like a concrete.
You got that. You got
Yeah.
like this much oil on top. You have to like stir it all up to like make it
Yeah.
even and you can't like it's not spreadable peanut butter. It's just like you
No.
just got to dip it and eat it.
And not make a mess while doing it.
That's true.
right.
Oh yeah,
That's the hard
drips
part.
everywhere, and you're like, what the hell? And then it's like, can't even chew it. I don't know. It's just weird. That's a dang. Your sample too, Jake's really light.
Whoa, it really oxidized a lot.
a little IPA in here, eh?
You had a little water there.
No, I got a little palate cleanser. I had to do it to him. So
All right, we got 10 minutes left on here.
All right,
Should
I know
probably
what I like.
start coming down to something.
I've liked it from
I'm
the
gonna-
beginning.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back between two of them real quick because I feel that I like two, but I also feel like it's almost like just typical. Just fits
Typical good.
It just fits the wheelhouse too easily. So I'm gonna try to just see if there's one of these that can't just like turn me that says this is a little bit more unique.
Even as all these open up, I feel like number 2, like that brown sugar on the nose, especially, is
Yeah.
so prevalent. Like I could just like eat the air, just pull the brown sugar molecules out.
I like eating air.
It's
No
free.
calories in air.
No calories.
I'll take 2 airs, sir. That extra air side of air.
Kenny's a green bean.
Shem's saying to add some drops of water. Y'all gonna add some drops of water and reevaluate or no?
I'll add a tiny drop.
I feel like
I'm
one
gonna
does
drop it.
have like almost as it opens up a little bit of like leathery tobacco kind of in it.
One, you said?
1 or 2.
I mean, I don't know if it's a JDBP, but like they're so sweet. It's like they're so drinkable at like 120 or so, whatever they're at. When I can add water, whatever. But the number 2 to me, I mean, I spoke about this earlier. It's just so sweet and so everything I want in a 120 proof JD.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, banana, sweetness, brown sugar, leather. I mean, it's everything I want. So, sorry. Number 2 is definitely big for me. And then I don't know, probably 8 or 1 or whatever. A or whatever is
Yeah, that
is the second for me. 3 is a little like too alcohol grainy or something to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody else can speak.
Yeah, I think 3 has my favorite nose, but my least favorite actual flavor.
Yeah, it's pretty astringent.
Ready to vote?
It's delicious though. I drink it every day of the week.
I need another yay.
Okay. Yeah.
We're
I got my
ready to-
favorite.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay, good. I need a quorum. I just can't. I don't want to be a dictatorship around here. All right, here's the vote. You get one vote. Choose your favorite. I'll say the number, and we'll work from there. All right. If number one's your favorite, raise your hand. If number three's your favorite, raise your hand. And if number two's your
Whoa.
favorite, raise your hand.
Trickery.
There we go. I figured as much. It was landslide victory.
I
Number
almost
two.
was gonna vote for one because I knew nobody was gonna do it.
Yeah,
one is
landslide
really
victory.
good. I did like one a lot too, though.
I did
Yeah, it's
too.
not bad. But
So
It was just decadent.
we'll give you some of the details, at least that I can tell you off of these. So we had said before that we had the lot codes on here. So to give you an idea of what these lot codes are, so the first one is 15L10. The second one we chose is 15K10. And the last one is 16A14. So this is how you know how to decipher what a lot code is. So the first is the year of distillation. So we've got 2015. And the second is the month. So K is going to be the 12th month of the year. So that is December. And then you have the last is the day. So that's 10. So that was distilled. Number 2 that we chose is, Yeah. Number 14. K, right? Oh, no, that's November. That's L should have. No, wait. That's right. Yeah. L should have been November. I wrote them down first before I did it. So take that back. So the second one we chose, 15K10. So November 10th of 2015 was when this one was distilled. So technically, we did choose the oldest of the three, even though it was only by 1 month and 2 months from the other one.
Weird goats.
That 1 month made a difference.
1 month. How about it, right? So now you know how to read lot codes.
November 2015. Great month.
It was fantastic. I don't know what happened.
I think we just picked a life-changing barrel, Jake.
We did. It's a great. It's delicious. I don't want to say I called it from the beginning. I think I said too fucking sweet. I don't know. That's all I said from the beginning. It's
Yeah,
so
at the gate, it was
super good.
Three's note. I was with Adam because we're the bearded brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Three's nose was awesome. The palate, not so much. 2 is really good.
Yeah, I agree. Like I tried to make myself like 3 towards the end, but I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to 2 on this one.
Like not to trash talk, but I took a sip of 3 and I'm like, oh wait, did I just blow up my palate? Because this does not taste. This tastes like alcohol, and that's it. It's like, no, the other one still tastes good. This one just is astringent.
So it was so good. So good.
Yeah, one was pretty hot, but I think it made it a little bit easier to make this choice. So all in all, we chose a pretty good barrel and pretty happy with it. So cool. Guys, hang on here real quick. When we sign off, I just kind of want to let everybody else know that's hanging around here. If you are interested in getting one of these bottles, being part of the community like Mikey, Adam, or Jake here, and selecting a barrel with one of us as well, you can join us. You can come and be a part of our community and everything that we're doing. All you have to do is go over here to go to bourbonpursuit.com, click on this little tab up here that says Barrel Club, and there's all the information that shows you what to do, how to get there, and everything like that. The Join Now button takes you to Patreon. Basically, it tells you how to sign up. If you want to see all the picks that we're doing this year, I don't know what we're at. I'm sure Shem will keep me honest, but we are going to be approaching 50 barrels pretty soon this year. So a lot of stuff doing, but it's fun. It's really, really fun. I'm glad we get to choose a lot of awesome barrels for this community. And as Adam said, we get to be able to make sure that his desert over there in Florida,
We're the oasis.
we're the oasis of bringing kind of high quality picks and stuff like that. So very awesome. I'm glad we're able to provide something like that. And, of course, Jake, Adam, Mike, thank you very much for your support and helping this podcast and everything like
Very
that.
much.
And That also goes to everybody in chat that's also a Patreon member. Thank you so much for your support and everything that you do to help us grow the podcast and help grow this bigger and better every single time. So cheers and thank you all very, very much. And as Shem just said, we were texting earlier. So we've got a Peerless Bourbon and a Peerless Rye we'll be selecting next month. And so that's going to be getting us close to number 50 for the year. So
don't we have Four Roses coming up too?
Yes, and we have one more Four Roses. So that surprise, I don't know if I told everybody that yet, but yes, we have another Four Roses barrel.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I actually haven't got around to saying anything to anybody yet. That was
more drama.
That was cheers and thanks to our buddy Tony when he was here last time. He finagled a few more extra barrels out of people when he you shake hands and you start.
Tony has a way of doing that.
Yeah, he really does. So he's really awesome with that. So very, very cool.
Ryan, sorry to cut you off, Ryan, but when will we see these barrels come to us? I guess.
Yeah. So typically, any single barrel selection we do will sometimes take anywhere around 3 to 9 months to come in. It just depends on the distillery.
Sure.
So on average, I'm sure you could say 4 to 6 months is what you could expect. I mean, we just picked a Nulu barrel like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's already bottled. I don't know how long it's going to be, how to take the ship.
It seems like the smaller they are, the faster they are.
Yeah.
So like, we need that money.
It's that, and then what was it? Russell's. I mean, gosh, it almost takes like 9 months to a year to get your Russell's barrels in. So, yeah, I mean, it takes a while, and everybody's just a little bit different. So the good thing is that we have plenty of barrels coming in, and that allows us to continue to just keep pumping out new releases when they come in. So very, very awesome. Anything else to add there, Ryan?
No. See you at Four Roses.
All right. Well, cheers, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm sure you've caught our podcast that came out this morning. We're in the midst of our Is Bourbon Broken series. I know caught some heat, and people are very everybody has some opinions on this one. So I'm sure we'll have to revisit with a number 5 at some point in the future, but it's not going to be until 2022. I can tell you that right now because we've got all of our content recorded until March of next year. So we've got a lot of stuff in the bag, and then we got a few surprises coming too. Check next week. You might have a new podcast in your feed on Fridays coming soon. So we're going to see how that one turns out. We got a test run recording that'll happen on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But with that, cheers everybody, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.